Good gold morning to you, gold seekers. We are at the Safeway in Grass Valley. This is the start of my second day of gold mining adventures up on the Yuba River. If you can see in back of me, there's beautiful hillside all covered with pine trees, and even the Safeway in gold country is located in just a beautiful location. It feels about maybe 85 degrees out here. There's not a cloud in the sky. It's going to be yet another gorgeous day in gold country. So, as my good friend Jeff Williams would say, come on, let's go. Here we are at Safeway. We're getting some lunch. Back during the days of the gold rush, getting adequate provisions out in the gold fields was a difficult task. You know, what the hell were you going to eat? Hardtack and acorns or something? Well, these days, the modern day gold miner has a whole lot more choices at this huge and beautiful Safeway in Grass Valley, California. So, got a little bit of roast beef for lunch. Let's go. Let's get out there in the gold fields. All right, so we're back here at Edwards Crossing. We made that last little half mile of the white knuckle drive down here, safe and sound. It's just another absolutely spectacular day on the Yuba. Probably about 85 degrees out here right now. Got my sunscreen on. I'm having a hard time deciding which side of the river I want to work my way down on. I chose the right hand side as you're facing downstream yesterday, but then I had to cross the river. I can follow that trail that goes down on the left hand side, but I'm not sure that there's a lot of great places to get down from there. I think I'll gamble on the left trail. So, what the hell? Take a chance. So, let's go down there and see if we can get some gold. Come on, let's go. I just thought I'd shoot a little bit more video here from the bridge before I go down. This is the downstream view from the bridge. You got great big huge swimming holes here that on crowded days would be full of people swimming and merrymaking. A whole lot of bedrock out there. So this is it. This is God's country. This is the Mother Lode. We have a great parking spot for the rental car. 8DVD 405. It's a Nissan Sentra. It's okay so far. And right here is the start of the left-hand side of the downstream, of the trail on the left-hand side as you're heading downstream. And we're going to walk this trail for a while and see if there's a place we can get down to the river. All right, so we're down at the level of the river. I took the trail less traveled right after you start out from the parking lot on the left-hand side there. The trail forks. You can either go on the long trail that goes up higher, and it's probably an easier walk if you want to get further back. But I decided to take the one that more immediately went down to the river the way that I had come last night. And that worked out just fine. I hope it didn't brush up against too much poison oak while I was at it. And there are plenty of good places to fall off the trail, plenty of good places to break your ankle or something. But what we're going to be doing at this point is heading down along all these river rocks that you can see off on the left bank of the river there. And we're going to make our way back to the hole I was digging yesterday, because I think we'll start digging there and then we'll move on somewhere else a little later. Okay, so a quick word of advice for all the other fellow greenhorns out there. This is the stuff that you do not want to have anything whatsoever to do with. This right here is poison oak, and if you rub up against that stuff, it can just really do terrible things to your skin and ruin your trip. As I've been hiking along this side of the river, I've been doing my best to avoid doing precisely that. We got down a ways further on the river. Some beautiful swimming holes down here. I'm going to head for that hole I was digging in yesterday. All right there, gold seekers, we are back at the beautiful little Spring Creek waterfall again. This is the hole I was digging in yesterday. No claim jumping varmints have come along and stolen the fruits of my handiwork. Obviously the large boulder that I threw into it to camouflage its location has worked its purpose, and no one has thefted away my handiwork. Now, if you'll notice, this is right by a large bedrock formation here. It goes up about maybe 15 feet tall, 20 feet tall over there. And then about 20 feet away over here on the opposite side, there's another large bedrock formation. And I'm hoping that this is, when the river is 30 feet higher than this, I'm hoping that this little area right in here functions as kind of a natural, in between these two large bedrock formations. I'm hoping that I'm standing right in the middle of a natural sluice there. All right, so it's time to get, I think I'm gonna have a little lunch first and get digging. And actually, I may hold off on digging in hole number 1, do a little bit of digging over there closer to the shade, because it's kind of warm out here. All right, so my first couple of pans today were basically a bust. This pan has got one little tiny color, I don't know if you can see it, and a ton of little micro golds. I don't know how the hell I get those, but beautiful day. A couple people showing up on the river, but I got this place almost all to myself today. Okay, so it's getting on towards the later part of the afternoon. There were just a ton of little micro golds in the last pan I had. I don't know if you can see this one. It's one tiny little color in this pan. I think when I get into all this black sand and wash that stuff out there, we're going to find a bunch of other little micro gold. Right, so I just had my first ever swim in the Yuba. It's quite refreshing. About low 60 degrees, 63, 64 degrees or something like that. Not at all uncomfortable. I've been in plenty of freezing cold Sierra lakes and rivers before, but this one's actually pretty darn pleasant. So my only regret is that Petey was not here to join me for a swim. Not too much in the way of current at this particular spot, and what a great deal. Okay, so we went over digging in another spot. We got some moss too, and right there, that's the first little color in the pan. A lot more black sand in this pan than we've had in any of the other pans. There's a little color on the end of that black sand, there's a little color there, and I bet you hidden in that there's just a whole other constellation of little micro colors. Okay, Petey, this pan's for you. There is, as you can see, a whole lot more black sand in this pan than I've had in any other pan so far today. And I don't know if you can see that one. That right there, that's a nice little flake right up there at the top of the pan. It was so nice I figured I'd just stop and take a picture of that before I got down to see what else is in the rest. Every pan is like a Christmas surprise. I know you're going to be out here soon, Adam. I know you're going to be out here soon, Petey. And you'll be getting the big nuggets when you do. All right. So anything I know about crevicing, I learned from two-tones. And pretty much most of what I've learned about gold mining, I've learned from YouTube videos. That's why I'm shooting this one. I enjoy watching everyone else's videos. Guys, keep those videos coming. I live in Honolulu. Honolulu has lava, 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 and more lava. I like quartz. I like gold. I also love living in Hawaii, best surfing in the world. But boy, I'm starting to think hard about buying myself a little bit of property out here by the Yuba as well, too. This is definitely the best pan we've had yet. Take a look at that flake. That's a little bit of chunky style Yuba gold for you. Still a lot of black sand with little Christmas surprises hidden in it. So hey, Jeff Williams, that one's for you. Come on, let's go. Well, daylight is fading on the Yuba here. It really has been just another wonderful day. Perfect temperatures, nice swim in the river, getting some color in the pan, and it's probably getting about time to head out of here. But I got one last Christmas surprise to open, and if you can check out this area, that last pan was the very best pan. What I was getting was I was scraping moss off these rocks, and I was also digging down. This is a bedrock crevice right here, right down to the bedrock. And so there's still a little bit more scraping and digging to do. I may head back to this spot tomorrow, but for now we're going to have to wash up this pan and, you know, see if there's a surprise in it, maybe a nugget. So that's the last pan of gold getting ready to hit the water. Hopefully, like I said, there's a big Christmas surprise in there. And I just thought I'd point out these little reef walker shoes have worked out great. I got a great little place to sit and pan down here. I stick my feet in the water, and so it's not such back-breaking stoop labor. But here's another thing to take a look at. One of the reasons why the Yuba is just so great, look at this rock. It is just crisscrossed with tiny little pencil quartz veins. There is quartz everywhere. There's a nice sized vein of quartz. Quartz everywhere. Mineralized quartz everywhere on the Yuba. You gotta love mineralized quartz. Okay, let's pan this one out and see if we got any surprises. Alright, so that last pan did have some nice little colors in it. Constellations of little micro colors. I did get a couple of nice little flakes out of it. Nothing bigger or better than what I've already put into photos and videos, and so it's a good thing I got the 401k. I don't think I have enough gold here to retire on today, but this may turn out to be a great new hobby for me in my golden years here. And so till then, gold seekers, everybody have a good gold evening. We'll talk to you later. It's time to get out of here. As you can see, evening is coming to the Yuba, and the daylight don't last forever, and there's more digging to be done tomorrow. Well, the day is not quite over yet. I've managed to hike back to where the bridge is in sight, and I just thought I'd stop off for a minute and have a little wild blackberry snack. These things are fresh, they are ripe, they're sweet and tender. Yum yum, wild blackberries. All right, so we have made it safely back to the Edwards Crossing Bridge here. Managed to do it without breaking a leg or catching poison oak, I hope. The daylight is almost gone. I don't want to be driving that little white knuckle road up out of here in the dark. There's a lot of narrow switchbacks. But it has truly been a grand and glorious day on the Yuba River. I would like to thank all the folks who post their videos up on YouTube that, you know, while I'm sitting in my office late at night and I'm looking for some distraction, I like to watch a mining video. And so thank you very much, Shannon for all of your postings, and the AMRA guys, and protecting our rights to mine on public land. Thank you, Tutos, for teaching me the very first and last things I know about crevicing. I tried to put your techniques to work. Like I said earlier, it's good that I got the 401. I haven't found the retirement nugget yet, but if I keep doing it the right way, I'm sure I'm going to find something sooner or later that's going to make me real happy. As a matter of fact, I got real happy today with every one of those little tiny flakes and micro constellations of micro gold that appeared in my pan. And last but not least, I want to thank Adam for his just genuine enthusiasm for mining. It's contagious, Adam. I got the gold fever. And who else should we close the video out with but Petey? You are an inspiration to all of us. So get on it, get the gold. Oh, and by the way, tomorrow morning when I get up, I'm going to be thinking about Jeff Williams. I'm going to be saying to myself, come on, let's go. So aloha, everybody. This is Tim signing off on another grand and glorious day of Yuba River mining.